Fundraising. This is bad. This is really bad. A moment ago, I was all generous, saying, I'll pay you 10 times your salary, but the money I have is the party's fund. Come to think of it, I'm completely broke. I was just so happy they said they'd fight with me that I got carried away with the grand gesture. But there's no way I can now say, actually, how about 2 or 3 times your salary instead? Nanom, pull up the Space Corps salary chart. A virtual window displayed the pay grades. Let's see, a warrant officer is, hey, he's making almost as much as I am. Right, even though he's a non-commissioned officer, he's only 2 ranks below me. Oh, wait, I'm a brigadier general now. Let's see, a brigadier general is, even for a general officer, the pay isn't as high as I expected. Well, it's about double a first lieutenant's salary, so it's a large sum, I suppose. Let's see, a decent hotel in the Empire costs about 10,000 credits a night. In this town, a normal inn is 100 guineas. So, if 1 guinea is 100 credits, then a warrant officer's salary of 323,000 credits is 3,230 guineas. 10 times that is 32,300 guineas. This is bad. For 2 people, that's 64,600 guineas a month. What am I going to do? That's it. Iris? Yes, Captain. What's the status of my salary? I transferred it yesterday as scheduled. I checked my status and sure enough, it was there. Ooh, in addition to my salary since arriving on this planet, there's a 1 million credit bonus for my promotion to general officer. But that's not the point. I'm sure you already know this, but I'd like to be paid in guineas. And as I'm sure you are aware, there are no regulations that allow for salary to be paid in local currencies. The ship no longer has the resources to waste on activities that could be considered counterfeiting. But I need funds for military operations. What I gave to Selena and Sharon was all I could manage. You'll have to procure funds locally. All right, fine. There's no point in taking it out on Iris. I guess I have no choice but to borrow from the party's fund to make and sell some magical devices. It's not like I have anything of my own to sell. Wait a minute. I have those 3 collapsible plastic bottles. I don't have to worry about water anymore, so I probably don't need them. If I do, Selena and Sharon still have plenty, so I should be fine. When I showed the bottle to Clelia, she was incredibly surprised, so they should sell. They might even sell us some kind of mysterious magical artifact. I think I'll pay Mr. Tarsus a visit. Oh, while I'm at it, maybe I should take the hairdryer and give him a presentation on that too. I might get a bulk order. Selena and Sharon said they were going to watch Clelia and the others practice their sword training. I'll just step out for a bit. Selena, Sharon, I'm going out for a little shopping. I'll be back soon. Understood. It's still early, so Mr. Tarsus should be home. Tarsus and Jonas are rarely at the shop, so I headed for their mansion. It's been a while since I was last here. Willie was sweeping the area in front of the mansion. Good morning, Willie. Are Mr. Tarsus or Mr. Jonas in? Mr. Allen, good morning. Yes, they are both here. Great. Could you get Mr. Jonas for me? Of course. Good morning, Mr. Allen. How may we help you today? Jonas said as he arrived. Actually, I have something I'd like to show you. If you have a moment, I'd appreciate it if you take a look. Of course, we would be delighted. Master Tarsus, would that be all right? He mentioned to let him know as soon as Mr. Allen arrived. Of course, please, show him in. Willie led me to the negotiation room. Tea was served immediately. Tarsus and Jonas came into the room shortly after. It's been a while, Mr. Tarsus. It has indeed, Mr. Allen. I've heard the rumors about the bountiful meal. When I heard them, I deeply regretted letting you leave our home. The family and I were just talking about coming to dine there soon. Is that so? I did teach them a few recipes, but the innkeeper, Barth, is a very skilled cook. At an inn like the Bountiful Meal, you can come just for a meal without staying the night. However, lodging guests get priority, and the prices are much higher than at a regular eatery, so it's rare for people to come for just a meal. But for Tarsus's family, it should be no problem at all. This is what I wanted to show you. Oh, could you bring a little water, please? I took a folded, flimsy plastic bottle out of my bag and handed one of the 3 to Tarsus. I've never seen such a transparent pouch. It has a peculiar feel to it. This is a container for water that my comrades acquired. It's said to have been excavated from some ancient ruins. That's right. I'd gathered information that some of this planet's magical devices are discovered in ancient ruins. Even the highest-grade artifacts were apparently found that way. Claiming it's from ruins should give it an air of prestige. It feels like I'm deceiving them, but it's an undeniably super convenient item that nobody else has, so I hope they'll forgive me. Besides, I can't explain its origin any other way. Just then, Willie brought in a pitcher of water. All right, let's pour some water inside. As soon as I poured a little water into the flimsy bottle, the shape memory material activated and it snapped back to its original form. It holds about 2 liters. Whoa, what in the world is this? This is its true form. I handed the restored bottle to Tarsus. It's so light, and this thinness, this transparency is just, what is this? He and Jonas passed it back and forth, exclaiming over it. I poured a little water into the other bottles to restore their shape as well. And it can even do this. With that, I tossed the bottle, letting it fall to the floor. Ah, they both cried out. Of course, an Empire-quality plastic bottle isn't going to break from a fall like that. It's quite durable. However, it's apparently weak to heat and fragile if you poke it with something sharp or try to cut it with a blade. I poured the water from the bottle back into the pitcher, then gave it a good shake to get the remaining droplets out. This is how you empty it. And then, if you apply pressure, I squeezed the bottle until, past a certain point, it collapsed back into its soft, vinyl-like form. Whoa, this is incredible. May I try? Of course. Just make sure you get all the water out. How many times can it change shape like this? It appears to have passed a durability test of 100,000 cycles. What's the lifespan of the bottle and cap? The manufacturer claims it's semi-permanent. That's more than enough. Amazing! It returned to its original shape. For a while, Tarsus and Jonas were completely engrossed, pouring water in and out, changing the bottle's shape over and over. My apologies for the wait. Now, Mr. Allen, are you by any chance suggesting you would be willing to part with these? That's right. Well, if the price is right. Oh, one moment, please. He and Jonas exchanged what looked like hand signals. Thank you for waiting. How about 200,000 guineas for one? What? A plain old plastic bottle for 200,000 guineas? Is that really okay? Is that not enough? No, that's more than enough. 200,000 guineas is perfect, thank you. Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Allen. No, thank you. I was a bit short on funds, so this is a great help. And there's one more thing I'd like you to see. I took the hairdryer I made out of my bag and showed it to them. This is a magical device for drying wet hair. I actually joined the Magic Guild, you see. I've been learning how to make magical devices. I switched the hairdryer on to demonstrate it before handing it to Tarsus. Oh, I've never seen anything like this. If I may ask, what is your rank in the Magic Guild? I'm A rank. I took my guild card out of my pocket and showed it to them. You made A rank right after joining? Well, it was just a stroke of luck. My daughter, Tara, is taking a bath right now. Would it be all right if we let her try this? Oh, that's a great idea. I think you'll get a good sense of how well it works. Tarsus called a female employee, explained how to use the hairdryer, and instructed her to use it on Tara. By the way, how much do you plan on selling the containers for? I was curious about the final retail price and a little worried that maybe he'd strained his finances to buy them. If I can't sell each of these for at least 400,000 guineas, I'll quit being a merchant, Tarsus said with a grin. Good. It looks like Tarsus will make a hefty profit too. As we were chatting about cooking and other things, Tara burst into the room. Father, what is this? Tara, compose yourself. Mr. Allen is here. Oh, good morning, Mr. Allen. But more importantly, this magical device. It's something Mr. Allen made. He was just showing it to us. Father, please, I want this magical device. Look at my hair. It's never been like this before. Indeed, Tara's hair was fluffy and soft, and the parts that were usually frizzy and sticking out were now smooth. That will depend on the coming negotiation. You may leave us now. Mr. Allen, please, she begged. I wonder what she was asking of me. Well, I'd be happy if they buy it. It seems she's taken a liking to it. She's not usually like this. She must be very fond of it. Are we to understand that you would be willing to sell us this device? Yes, if you're willing to buy it, and not just this one. I was hoping you might purchase several if possible. I'm not very knowledgeable about the pricing of these things. Would you be able to set a price? Mr. Allen, you must never say something like that to any merchant other than me. He and Jonah started signaling each other with their hand signals again. Excluding the cost of the magic stone, how does 30,000 guineas per unit sound? That's way too high. The material cost for one of these is only about 1,500 guineas. Even adding my labor, it's maybe 2,000 guineas at most. Thinking about my profit, 10 times the cost seems about right. That's too expensive. The structure is quite simple. Let's make it 20,000 guineas per unit without the magic stone. Mr. Allen, you don't understand the market for magical devices. Are you really sure about 20,000? Since the design is simple, it will probably be copied soon enough. I'm happy to make a profit, but I don't want to rip Tarsus off. The cost is only about 2,000 guineas. That's more than enough. Mr. Allen, I repeat, you must not tell other merchants your cost. Very well. We'll agree to 20,000 guineas. How many can you make? I will buy as many as you can produce. Let's see. How about 30 units? I can deliver them in 5 days. I should mention up front, though, I can only make these when I have free time, so please don't expect regular deliveries. No, that's actually better when launching a new product. It creates scarcity and allows us to sell them at a higher price. This looks to be a profitable venture after a long time. Is that so? I'm glad to hear it. Then, this is the payment for today's business, Jonas said. He offered me 6 large gold coins and 2 gold coins. Oh, right, I'm selling this hairdryer, aren't I? I had only intended to show it to them, but after seeing Tara's reaction, I have no choice but to sell. I can just make another one for myself. Come to think of it, this is the first time I've ever seen a large gold coin. Payment received. I will be back in 5 days with the delivery. We look forward to it, Mr. Allen. After leaving Tarsus's mansion, I immediately headed out to procure the parts to make the hairdryers. The structure is simple. Other than the casing and switch, which I outsource, it's just fire-resistant paint, magic fluid, a magic circle, and a magic power stone. I went to the workshop that makes the casings and switches and placed an order for 35 units. That's 30 for the order, 1 for me, 1 for the girls, and 3 spares. The workshop owner happily agreed to my request for a 20% cost reduction. Next was the Magic Guild. I needed to buy fire-resistant paint, various magic fluids, and magic power stones. As usual, the guild was empty. Morning, Lily. I'm here to do some shopping today. Good morning, Mr. Allen. Branch Chief, Mr. Allen is here. Oh, right. It's the morning, so the branch chief is in. She didn't really need to call her. It's been a while, Allen. It's good to see you, Branch Chief. I'm here to buy some things today. Fire-resistant paint, magic fluids, and magic power stones. I told Lily what I wanted, and she went to the storage room to get them. To need that many magic power stones, you must be selling them, I take it? That's right. I made a simple magical device, and when I showed it to a merchant, they said it seemed likely to sell. So now I'm about to make more. What kind of magical device is it? What should I do? The pattern for the magic circle used in the hairdryer is from the advanced magic book, which I haven't bought yet. Oh, whatever. I'll just pretend I memorized it after seeing it once. It's a device that produces warm air using a composite of fire and wind magic. It's for drying wet hair. I knew it. Alan, you memorized the pattern of the magic circle just by seeing it once, didn't you? I suspected as much during the lecture. You barely looked at the magic book during the training, didn't you? It seems she saw right through me. You're right. I've always had a good memory. How much is one of those devices? My wholesale price is 20,000 guineas. My, Alan, don't you think that's a little too cheap? You think so? The material cost is only about 1,500 guineas, so I think it's reasonable. Normally, drawing the magic circle is the hardest part, and one makes several mistakes before completing one. But you can draw them accurately without even a rough sketch, so perhaps that's why you can sell it at that price. She's right. My method of drawing magic circles is just a matter of coloring inside the virtual red lines displayed by Nanom. It's nothing more than a coloring book. It's impossible to fail. Alan, please sell one to me as well. I'm curious to see what kind of device you've made. Of course, thank you. It's been popular with the ladies, so I'm sure you'll like it too, Branch Chief. Lily brought back my purchases and I paid the bill. The branch chief looked pleased with the sale. Well then, I'll be back in 5 days with the delivery. Aren't you going to use the workshop upstairs? The structure is simple enough that I can do it at the inn, but thank you for the offer. I see. Well then, I look forward to it. I dropped off the fire-resistant paint at the workshop making the casings and switches and then returned to the inn. All right, I've made about 600,000 guineas today alone. Once I deliver the hair dryers, another 620,000 will come in. With this, I can pay Selena and Sharon's salaries for a while. When I got back to the inn, Clelia and the others were having tea in the dining hall. It seemed their sword training was over. They were talking about something with Sharon and Selena. Welcome back, Alan. We were just asking Clelia and the others about swords. Oh crap, I completely forgot about the swords. If Clelia and the others were talking about Corinth-style swordsmanship, this is the worst-case scenario. Sharon and Selena will find out about my wild delusions. No, it's only a matter of time before they do. It's probably better to just come clean now. We'd like to have swords, too. They seem like they would be useful to have, Selena said. According to Elna, just carrying a sword is enough to keep strange people from bothering you, Sharon added. I see, so it's for self-defense. It's true, even if Sharon and Selena are carrying rifles, if people don't know what they are, some troublemakers might still try something. It's probably for the same reason that no one would dare approach you if you were carrying a rifle in the Empire. You're right. All right, let's go buy you two some swords this afternoon. That's a great idea, Alan. I've been wanting to see a weapon shop myself. I wonder if swords are expensive. I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this.